I was gonna be called first and I was not ready for it, but. Okay, so this is it's pieces of a piece called The Separation or Something About Ripped Vines. Okay. Tunnel vision. When all that matters is in a moment can be shrunk down to a single shaft, to its light at the end, to the reaching for the glow as if it's something we can grab and keep and hold. What my father didn't realize is we all had it. My sister, my mother, him too. But I knew. Self-soothing is instinct, and my heart, so sorry. It was cavernous, starved, a savage for an organ with the desire to devour and hoard and risk anything. When I was 8 years old, the tunnel's light looked like this. My neighborhood best friend knocking at the door every morning, whisking us off down the street into imaginative fantasy lands. It looked like chestnut blood running down my skin knees from bike accidents, split skin, and opening to something I was desperate to feel. It was Mario hitting blocks with his red-hatted head, the boings of flitted jumps, and anesthetizing soundtracks in my evenings. And that night on Warwick Road, the hallway, just a few yards long, would extend itself for miles, twist and turn in the dark, just like a tunnel of its own. My father's body, growing larger at its end, his gait sluggish despite the stakes, full minutes to reach the kitchen, and then the crack of the slap, like a sudden breath, a gasp, just wide enough to let the truth in. Things were not as I imagined them to be. Adults, parents, families, they could shatter as quickly as the potted plants that lined our deck out back. Just one push and crash. Dirt all over. Roots exposed like live electrical wires threatening to sting. Soon after the family moves out of the house on Warwick Road, a new family will chop the fruit trees down. Later, the clusters of grapes that hung on the vines and crisscrossed the wooden trellises frame will come down too, bunch by bunch. The big sister imagines the vines falling to the ground like locks from their first haircuts. What did they do with the fruit, she will ask. Did they throw the ripe ones away too? Did they taste them first? The black bags of trash on the curb sagging with their juices. The father is irate with confusion over the new family's decision. He can't let it go. Can't believe someone would ruin such abundance. How could they? How could they? How could they? For years, the big sister will drive past and imagine the tree's branches swaying in the wind, flabby with their heavy bounty. She'll see two sisters running beneath them, waiting to pluck them bare. The father and the mother walking down the stairs from the top deck, watching them play. The swing set outside still there. Then she'll see the family, her family, yanking the vines out themselves, one by one, like ripping at flesh, ending with the final ivy wrap around the mailbox. She will imagine them stripping the house down to its bones. Who has fruit trees in suburbia? The family did. As if someone knew they deserved the sweetness, as if someone knew they'd need it. The big sister will find herself questioning the new family's decision again and again. She feels the father's longing, or is it her own? A longing that sticks like the peaches dribbling juice long after the meat has been gnawed off. Maybe the new family didn't like the insects the fruit would bring, she thinks. Maybe it was the maintenance of the vines. Or maybe all the thick greenery made them feel like they were hiding something. She will hope for the truth to emerge like the buds of green grapes set to ripen by late summer. Their neon fruit fit to be devoured, her greeting fingers outstretched to grab them. Their sugary scent wafting through open sliding doors, into apartment B where the father sits, pipe in hand, a sweet smell of renewal cutting through each hazy exhale, exposing him, exposing us.